Hey, what's happening, everybody?
Hey,
What's up, y'all?
what's happening?
Just trying to get stuff going. What about y'all?
We're good.
All
Running a
right.
little bit, running a little bit
Michelle,
behind.
Michelle,
Running a
Better.
little
how's the
bit
weather down there
behind
in
tonight. Huh?
Indianapolis?
All right, wait a minute. Wait. Okay. Running a little bit behind tonight. Okay, go ahead, Deucey.
Michelle, how's the weather in Indianapolis?
We're okay right now. We were supposed to get hit really hard today and then didn't end up. It shifted, so we got out of that. I just haven't looked to see if there's anything else coming.
Yeah, we had a lot of stuff come through here too, so it was a little nasty early. So, how's Christopher? Christopher's not going to be on.
Everything's good with
Well,
me, I reckon. We ain't got no problems here. What about you, Hollywood? Everything good with you?
Yeah, everything's good here. Everything went more north for us on the all this bad weather we had. So we had some little tornadoes and stuff pop up. So we're good here though.
All right, that sounds good. All right, so we got it's a big show. So you got not one but two guests.
We do.
So we might as well just get cracking. Let's get cracking. All right, PBA
Cracking?
wife,
The double
ahead.
slammer.
go ahead. Go ahead and go. Yeah, let's get cracking. All right, PBA
Brian
wife,
Hurst
you
in the
get
background.
us going.
Report.
So tonight, without further ado, because I know everybody is
Hang on.
anticipating it, we have
Right.
Stu Williams and Dom Barrett.
Beef.
I'm so
And
excited.
Tom, what's
There.
up, boys?
Hi,
What's
Hey,
up? What's up?
How's it going?
How
How's
are
every-
you?
How's it going? All right, so I didn't put this on here right, so I got to go this route, and then I got to go this route, and then I got to go this route, and then I got to go that route. So there you go.
Why don't you just write welcome Dom and Stu?
There you go. Because
I tell you what, while you guys are talking, I will change that right now. How about that?
I mean, you are making this look quite difficult.
yeah,
I am, aren't I?
that's what Navy guys do. Doc. That's what Navy guys do. They make things difficult.
Just leave it like that. I'm Stu's sidekick. Got the lower
There we
chair,
go.
over back. Keep it like this.
Dom might fall asleep.
All right,
Yeah,
there you
Dom
go.
looks really comfortable just getting the recliner.
there you go. How about that? How about that? That works for you, doesn't it? There you
Y'all in Detroit already?
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
That sucks.
Yeah, exactly. Did y'all practice
5
today?
minutes ago, we checked in for the next 21 days.
go. Wow.
Golly.
21.
See how
days.
confident we sound? Like we're going to need to be here for 3 weeks.
Well, I'm only 4 hours away. If you guys need to come home with Ronald, you can get away.
See how confident she is? Ronnie will be coming back.
Hey, I didn't mean it in that way.
wow.
Wow, that just
Sick.
That ain't even gonna get cold. He's gonna be right back.
With love. With love.
Well, we've already we've already got folks chiming in. So there's your buddy Deucey. What's up, guys and gal?
Hurst, yeah, absolutely.
Lloyd says Dom needs to take a trip to the truck already. So there you go.
Yeah,
So what are you guys looking forward to? Who are your partners for doubles? Is it you two together or you have somebody else?
No, I'm not good enough for Dom. So I bowl with Frankie.
Okay.
Yeah, and,
And Dom, who's your partner?
Keep me around for 1 more year at least.
Who you got, Dom?
Simo.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Have you heard of him?
Yeah, never heard of
A
him.
couple times.
Have you heard of
Ronnie's
him?
bowling with Cooley.
Right.
Okay.
Okay. How does Ronnie keep doing it?
Doing
He
what?
keeps finding someone with a rev rate much higher than him to bowl with. He had Vi for a while.
I know.
I think Ronnie got upset because Vi's arms were bigger than his. So
Are
he had
they?
I think so, yeah.
Ronnie's arms are pretty thick.
Chris is blasting. Chris is
His
blasting.
arms.
I think I love my husband, but maybe it's an illusion because Vi's like a foot taller than he is.
Did you hear what he said? Stu, you have to really talk loud to her because it'll go this way. You said he's talking about his arms. Arms.
I know.
Yeah,
She's blonde by choice.
Michelle, I understand. Me and you, we were on the same wavelength.
See what I have to deal with these Yankees up here?
So you've got us here. What we here for? What are you asking us?
how things are going, what you're ready to
I
book,
can jump.
how's
Yeah,
tour life, that kind of stuff.
What do you? Yeah.
Okay. Well,
Yes, it's tour life.
yeah. Yeah, we just checked into the hotel. We went up to see our friends up at Turbo this afternoon, so that was fun. And yeah, we're glad to be out of Vegas because it didn't really do either of us very much good. But I only lost money on the lanes, so that was good. We're both boring.
Yeah. Sorry.
No gambling there. So yeah, that's pretty much been it so far. I would say that neither of us are thrilled with our season, but neither of us are in despair either. So.
Well, you could easily come do what we do for a living. You could be despair a lot of times. So we all wish we could do what you do, and then we see what you have to go through, and it is a freaking grind. And we greatly appreciate what you guys do because it makes us have a great time watching you do what you do.
Well, thanks for that. Yeah, I mean, I guess in Vegas I had a little bit of fun because we had the PBA league match and I got to talk smack all week to Rash and his boys. And then
You
I told them
definitely
we were
talk
going to beat
smack.
them.
You definitely talk smack.
Well, you
And then we
did
did.
more than you did more than talk smack. You had the
What?
second best comment of the week. The only difference between mine wasn't live, but yours was.
I mean, the thing is I find it hard to understand why shit's a bad word, to be honest.
100%.
So,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, with all
Nobody
the other
seems too
things that
worried
are
about
on
it.
TV,
No.
it's stupid.
I mean, it's not like I said, like I say much worse on my own podcast.
Right.
I watched it.
Yeah, we have one guy who texts every week. Oh, I really wish you wouldn't say that. Don't watch.
Exactly.
I mean,
Watch.
So,
Well,
Don,
mine
how do
was
you handle? So, when you come over for tour season, you're gone from the family that entire time. You don't make a trip home, do you?
No, like I've just been back before Vegas, so I was home for 18 days. So any opportunity that I can take to go home, I'll take it. So
Right.
after the event in Wichita, there was about 10 days at home then. And then we were both away for 5 weeks, right? No one was great at schedule. Like we came and stayed, had dinner with you, I think it was, a few times, and came around and watched Super Bowl around, your brother-in-law's. So that all went well, and we appreciate getting out of the hotel for a while. But no, you just sort of, this is week number 2 out of 6 weeks, hopefully. So it's one of those things. You spend a lot of time on FaceTime, call home a lot, but I do get to spend a lot of time at home for the second part of the year. It's just part of it.
Right.
Yeah, that's what's so impressive about what you guys do, and especially guys that are from overseas and they travel and they do what they're doing. That is a really rough go, and we greatly appreciate you being part of the PBA because there's not a lot of guys that would go do that. I'm telling you, that's really, really cool, man, and we greatly appreciate it.
Yeah, and Stu, you did that for a long time prior to getting married, right?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I mean, whether it's a 6-hour plane flight or a 2-hour plane flight home, it's still a pain in the ass.
100%.
So, like, being on the road is just it is what it is. It makes a big difference, like for Dom, like when we bowled in Vegas, because that sucks. Like when you're all the way over on the West Coast.
Yeah.
But I never had that big a deal when it was like the Central Time Zone or like. But like last week, with Dom being on C Squad, that was a pain in the ass for him.
Sure.
He's still bowling at 10 o'clock, and it's like 6 a.m. at home.
Right. No,
that one's a pain in the ass. But apart from that, I think it's a little overblown. The whole, it sucks for everybody being on the road.
Sure.
Like, when I'm up in Indiana, and we're gonna leave in 2 days, I'm not gonna go home.
Right.
So whether I live in England or whether I live in Texas, it doesn't really change that much.
Right. I hate when y'all are in Vegas. Signal there sucks horribly. I feel like Ronnie is in another country because he can never talk.
Yeah, well, that's what he tells you. Signaling the strip club sucks.
Do what?
I said signal in the strip clubs tends to suck.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he supports single mothers. Exactly.
Yeah, at least he's out there being charitable. It's fine.
He's giving back to the community.
Right.
Exactly.
What little he's got left after tour season right now. It's been brutal.
All right, so
Yeah,
let me
Vegas is rough.
Yeah.
throw this one. Difference in Europe and the U.S. bowling. How's the
I was
difference?
totally going to ask that question.
It's mostly, it's really similar. So the last few years has been a little bit different where, PBA this year, we don't throw the purple hammer. So that's purple hammer and pitch black. Anything that's urethane ball under 73 is banned on PBA. It has to be above 78. So that's changed the rules on PBA a lot. We both grew up bowling in Europe. The formats there, I think, helped us become good bowlers quite quickly with the re-entry formats over the weekends. But you look around now and you see the young talent coming up. I saw a lot of it last week at the Masters. International talent that's really good, lots of rev rate, lots of power. But the biggest difference now this year really is the urethane. Anytime you travel outside of the PBA, outside of the States as well, you see the urethane so much and it's so dominant. Whereas on PBA, we've changed rules, so that's not a part of it anymore.
And then they just make one that's now, if I'm incorrect, you can obviously tell me, but then they made the harder surface urethane, which you guys can throw, correct?
Yeah.
So do you see affecting it in the same manner?
No.
Okay.
No, it's great. And I'm 100% pro the hard urethanes because the right-handers bowl with them for 2 games, wall the lanes up, and then we go bombs away and say bye to the lefties.
Right. Right. Now, how did you all get your start? How early did you guys start bowling? Did you bowl as really young kids? Get into it late? What did you do?
Both me and Dom are like the non-wonderkin. So I was like 12 or 13. I think you were pretty, 12. So, yeah. I mean, Mike Wolf had probably bowled 300s before me and Dom even started.
Right.
So,
right.
It's hard to think about Wolf being a kid, though, isn't it? Really?
It is. Yes, it is.
This is what I threw up there. The comment we got, because you never really hear the guys truly talk about life outside being on the lane. So, and you guys travel, because a lot of the guys, are here in the States. But like you said, if you really wanted to go home, like Dom, you got to add in an extra day there and an extra day home, right? I mean, even though the flights can get you there and get you back, but your downtime, your rest, is that takes away from you too, right? So that you get used to being in the U.S. and then you go home and then you come back. I mean, it just really throws everything off, right? So
I guess typically the hardest part is you're never around home. You're never just a couple of hour drive or a couple of hour flight. You're always a long way away. So Ronnie's been quite fortunate this year where he's been fairly close to Indy a lot. Like we spent a lot of time in Indy, so that's been pretty cool. But if you're not close to home, you're not close to home. I would say getting older that when I get home, I'm exhausted. Today I'm pretty tired. Getting in from Vegas a couple of days ago, I had a whole day at Brunswick yesterday. Drove down just 3 hours today, but today I can feel like I'm a bit tired. But we like to keep ourselves busy too, so we made the effort to go to Turbo. And then tomorrow, we hit the ground running with the tournament starting.
Yeah, and I even saw on Belmo's podcast or his YouTube channel. I mean, he when he started off, he's like, "I'm tired. I'm tired. I'm a little sleepy. Let's get it done." Blah blah. And for the guys from overseas, that's tough, man. I mean, every one of us wish we could be a PBA bowler until we see what the PBA bowler has to do. And I'm like, nope, I'm just going to work my 8 to 5, call it good. So,
I thought you were going to say until you see the PBA guy's bank balance.
Yeah, it's tough, man. It's tough.
All right, there's your question right there.
This is definitely for Dom, not me.
Yeah.
That's Natalie Tackett's dad.
Yeah.
I'm sure we've met. He should know. Yes, Guinness.
He was at Indy.
Yeah, cold Guinness. Shouldn't be room temperature, no.
All right, so Dom, I got a question. What's your favorite American beer? If you can go anywhere in the country and you could drink an American beer somewhere, what are you going to drink?
I find the IPAs are a bit too strong. I do like an IPA at home, but they're about 4 or 5%. But here they're like 8, 8.5, sometimes more. But you can kind of find whatever you want. So yeah, sometimes if you want a lager, you can have that. Sometimes you want something heavier. I don't really have a favorite like lager, like Bud Light, Miller Lite. They all just taste the same. To be honest, they don't. If I was going to drink any, it would be Mick Ultra out of that lot. If you're really thirsty, you don't really care about the taste. But otherwise, I'm looking for something else that's a bit heavier, but I don't want it to be 8%. Some of these session ales are pretty good.
We have drank many beers together, so I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, you met y'all met at Woodland a couple of years ago. So
That's right. Yeah.
There's another one. What do you think of Suncoast?
Well, Queens are going to be there next year, and I've heard they're going to improve it a lot for that tournament, so I'm sure that'll be fine.
I got a question. What's your favorite bowling center to bowl internationally, United States? Doesn't matter. What's your favorite place to go bowl?
The lanes at Coffee Creek.
That's where Stu won.
I won there, and I've only been there once, and I won. So that place is the nuts. I get a first and a second. So yeah, we need to go back to the lanes at Coffee Creek and Owasso, Oklahoma.
Have they had a tournament there since you won?
No, we definitely weren't going back once
and done.
Yeah.
It's unfortunate a lot of the centers that they kind of leave in the dust, because we used to go was it Fountain Valley in California every year, and that place would be packed. So many fans, great atmosphere. We just don't go anymore. And there's what was it? Green Bay was a good one.
Yeah,
we'll go there
Green
anymore.
Bay's hosting again, though. Green Bay's hosting the Queens, so
well, that's good.
I think that the problem for us, Green Bay isn't that great for us because it's the Masters, and the Masters is always in February, and Green Bay is fucking freezing in February.
That's brutal.
So I'm happy not to go back to Green Bay. Although, having said that, Wichita was a treat this year.
Yeah, I heard that was a bad travel week, bro. That was crazy.
Craziest thing happened on the way back from Wichita, actually. I dropped Dom off at the bowling center in the morning, and it was 6 or 7 degrees. And when I got to the Dallas Motor Speedway on my way home, which is probably about 4 hours, I guess, 3.5 hours from Wichita, it was 66. So it had gone up 60 degrees, and I'd only driven 4 hours.
That's crazy.
Wow.
And then Nathan was following me back, sort of. And he was about 30 or 40 minutes behind me. And he was in Denton, and it was 34 degrees or something. So the cold was chasing us down all the way back to Austin because, like I say, for it to be 30 degrees in 30 minutes of driving is kind of insane.
It is.
Yeah, it is.
Now, Stu, how long you been in Texas?
Since basically the start of 2019. We moved on New Year's Eve 2018 into 2019. So.
Nice. And are you digging it? You like it?
Yeah. I mean, we had a lot of friends in Phoenix, and it's been hard, starting again. Because me and my wife had lived in Phoenix for almost 10 years. So that part of it was hard, and you miss people and just restarting, your support system, so to speak, is kind of difficult. But yeah, I think overall we like living in Texas.
What do you like better, the weather in Phoenix or the weather in Texas?
Phoenix.
I'm with you.
There's nothing better than the weather in Phoenix.
Yeah, exactly. I'm trying to talk my wife to go to Phoenix. She wants to go to Dallas. She wants to go between San Antonio and Austin. I want to go to Phoenix, but
Texas, it depends on what month you go, because between like June and the end of September, you can't breathe when you walk out the door.
Hey,
that's the only thing I dislike about Texas.
It's like that in Houston.
Chicago,
Houston's really bad.
It's November through March. You can't go outside because you're freezing your ass off. So who cares?
I mean, in Phoenix, they always have a phrase that says, "You don't have to shovel sunshine."
Well, there you
And,
go.
yeah.
I like it. I like it.
I was very disappointed. We went back the other day to Phoenix in spring break, and it rained one of the days, and I was like, "What kind of bullshit is this?" And like everybody in Phoenix will always say, "Oh, but the grass needs it." I'm like, I don't care about grass. I had pebbles.
What grass? There's no grass there.
Well, there's a lot of golf courses.
There is.
Right.
They're irrigated. They're no
Yeah.
regrass. Yeah.
Our buddy Monty says he loves the accents.
Dang right. Dang right.
Jerry Mars checking in. What's up?
We don't have accents. You guys have accents.
Oh no. You came to our country. You have accents.
I read something not long ago that actually said the southern states have a more dialect like the English than what us Midwestern Northerners do, and that we changed ours to not sound like them during all of the wars and stuff.
I don't know. When we were in the deep south, we went on a train. We went on a train from New York to Florida when I was a kid. And we did it because it was something fun. And we were, however, we were going through the deep south, and they were asking me if I wanted grits, and I had no idea what A, grits were, and B, I had no idea what the woman was saying. Her accent was so strong, and I'm just looking at her going, I have no idea. Are you even talking English?
No, I'm talking American.
And then they dropped off grits, and that is the worst thing in the history of food. Like, what is the point of grits?
You have to add things to it.
You gotta add things.
But then it's pointless.
Butter, sugar.
Yeah, exactly. So
it's
like
butter,
it's like
sugar,
you took oatmeal
salt, pepper,
and added
syrup.
gravel.
I mean, it's
Maple syrup in it's pretty good.
It is. Listen, I love
They're
you.
all
Listen, I love you too, but you're getting Chicago and Indianapolis. This is Alabama here. Grits are terrible.
Oh, how'd you enjoy my Longhorns when we came down and kicked your ass?
I'm not an Alabama fan.
Oh,
How do you live in Alabama and not be an Alabama fan?
Stu,
Because I'm an
even
LSU
Auburn
fan.
he's
I'm an
not
LSU
an Alabama fan, but he's got an Alabama A behind his head right there. You see that?
Oh, there
I'm
you
an,
go.
I'm an LSU fan. We got
Roll
robbed
Tide.
last night. We got robbed last night.
got robbed. No, you get your ass kicked by a white girl.
And
From the Midwest, right?
Goodness.
Yeah.
Yeah, from the Midwest. I didn't care nothing about basketball. I watched the gymnastics. That's all I care about. So you can't beat Olivia Dunn. So there you
So,
go.
Is that a
so
sport?
as Brian Kelly stopped changing his accent every interview?
Oh, I don't know. I don't follow football, man. Look, they don't put
What do you
anybody in
follow?
my
You said
pocket.
you're an LSU fan.
Gymnastics.
Listen, I'd rather be an LSU fan than Auburn, Georgia, Tennessee, or Alabama or Florida. Yeah,
I don't
they don't
understand.
put no money in my pocket. So I don't.
Who's your mate?
Who's my mate?
Yeah, no, we're asking who you are. You said you're an LSU guy, and then you
Yeah.
don't follow any of it. I'm confused.
Yeah,
He's not a fan, Stu. He's not a fan. He ain't a fan. There's a
I'm
difference.
not a fan.
Yeah.
I'm not a fan. Here you go. Butter and grape jelly for your grits.
Ew.
Why wouldn't you just use toast?
Grape jelly in your meatballs.
Exactly.
Did you have gravy when you come to the South? Do you guys have gravy?
Yeah, gravy's brown, not white.
Exactly.
No. Well, it
No,
depends
we
on
got
what you
good
have it
white
on.
grape
If it's on your
jelly.
biscuits, it's white.
No, gravy can't be white.
No.
That's just weird.
I don't do gravy either.
It's
I
not
don't-
weird.
And I also love that, like, American Italians who are American, like,
Mhm.
you're not Italian. Just because 1,000 years ago your family were in Italy, that doesn't make you Italian. It's, like, bizarre. But they go,
Exactly.
oh, us
Exactly.
Italians
East
call it
Coast
gravy.
Italians are the craziest.
No,
Yeah.
nobody in Italy calls it gravy when they're talking about, like, red
Nope.
sauce.
How about shrimp? How about shrimp in your grits?
Oh,
I do like shrimp and grits. Is good, dude. Shrimp and grits is good.
I don't like shrimp.
How about just shrimp?
Look at this. It's not stardom, it's studom. What the hell is that?
I don't know.
I know who Jake is. I
That
bought
might
Nash
be.
Jake.
That might be.
He's
the
from Iowa.
fucking-
I bet he was quite happy that Angel Reese went home.
Bob Kelly's multitasking, watching us and the Cubs at the same time.
Don't
There you
watch
go.
the Cubs, dude. They're gonna fucking lose. They always lose.
You got to watch the White Sox, right?
The Reds, come on.
Yeah.
I don't know what they did the other day though.
I need to be a La Tech fan. Exactly. I'll be a La Tech
Why?
fan. I'll be a La Tech
What do
fan.
they play?
Bowling. La Tech's big on bowling. My
Oh,
daughter
okay.
bowled against them when she was in college. So my daughter went to UAB. So
That's
So
where
Dom- so
Katie's
Dom-
girlfriend
Dom.
Kylie goes.
Dom,
Yeah.
I got a question. What do you miss most from the UK that you can't get in the United States? What's the one thing you crave? Whether it's a food item, it's a beer, I don't know. What do you miss the most other than that's your family? What do you miss the most?
A couple of English cuisines that are pretty good. The famous English breakfast that you guys have no idea what you're missing out on.
Right.
The real bacon is actually meat, and you don't deep fry it. And you have proper sausages that have pork in them that taste like meat. And then the other one is like a real roast dinner, which, nothing's fried basically. And you have it on a Sunday with a family dinner. Those are the two things that I miss the most. But Stu's been living here a long time. Say the same thing, I suppose. Sausages.
Yeah, you suck at pork, chocolate,
Oh,
bread, late night food. You are fantastic at red meat. Yeah.
So
Yes,
do
right.
you guys watch the YouTube channel? It's called Jolly, and these guys are on YouTube. You've ever watch it?
No.
Oh my God, it's been fantastic. So it's Jolly on YouTube, Jolly. It's Josh and Ollie, and they're in London, and they do food reviews. And so they come to America, they eat some food, they do some stuff in London. It's really cool, man. It's kind of fun to watch their taste buds compared to ours. And then what they'll do is they'll take stuff and they go over to I don't know how the school system works over there, but it's like from 7th to 10th grade, and they have these kids try these foods. So they'll try McDonald's, Wendy's, Cheetos. It's really cool. So it's called Jolly on YouTube. You guys can watch it when you got down.
Okay. I mean, the other thing that I miss, right, is I miss Chinese food in England because it doesn't taste like Chinese food here. And like Chinese food in England is like very regional. So like the Chinese takeout by me won't taste anything like the Chinese takeout by Dom. So that's part of the thing that I kind of like miss. Yeah. So that's kind of interesting. England has a lot of diverse food options.
Yeah, and I would think Chinese food in the United States, if you order Chinese food, they pretty much taste the same across the board. It doesn't matter if you're in New York, California, Chicago, Florida, they all really much taste the same. It's Panda Express.
So my question is what's the difference between the ice here in America and the ice in London?
Well, we don't really do ice in England.
When I was in London, I miss ice in my drinks.
Yeah, you might get 1 or 2 cubes. You don't get a glass for.
Really?
But then you don't get free refills in England either. They charge you for every single one. So
they also have a sugar tax. So a real Pepsi is more expensive than a Pepsi.
Hey, Greg Wright, shut your mouth. We don't care about the fucking Cubs.
Once you guys get finished up with this tour season, what do you kind of do the rest of the year? I know with Ronnie, he works for Dexter, so he does a lot of and he does stuff with Motive too, a lot of trade shows, and he'll do other events and different things throughout the year. What do you guys do? Especially you, Dom, being overseas.
Yeah, I sort of find some tournaments to play. If we make the PBA league, that's sort of a couple of weeks in September. I'll do things with Brunswick around that. Then there'll be events in October, November, and then December. You're getting ready for tour again. So there's still events I play, still go and play around Europe, try and do some a couple of trips to Asia, but mostly all bowling related. They're throwing a few clinics here and there as well.
Me, as soon as the tour season stops, I start making money.
Now, Stu, do you do a lot of like just cash games down in Texas? Is it?
Yeah.
What's your play? I mean, is it a? I mean, we all know about Barnes's whatever the money pot or whatever he did back in the day. Is that what you guys?
No, not really. No, there's a lot of bracket events. I'm pretty good as a house hack, so got a shop.
You're gonna get a tattoo, THB, right here.
Yeah. So the thing that's cool about living in Texas is there's almost a way to make $500 to $5,000 every weekend. So I understand that, like, it's not that much, but at the same time,
no, that's a lot.
It kind of adds up over time. So some of those smaller events, it's kind of fun. Like, you go in and like they have these one ball tournaments. It's best idea ever. Like, a bunch of guys want to come and bowl, and it's so bizarre because I'm just like, why do more of you think you have a chance of beating me when we only have one ball than when you have all of your balls? You guys can't even fucking spare without your plastic ball. So, like, what?
Yeah.
Like, but they want to enter more. So those tournaments are kind of fun because it's like we get to use our skills, to bowl with the one ball, and like, I don't want to do it every week, but they run it like probably, maybe once a quarter or something like that. So those events are kind of fun. And like the guy who decided to run them obviously found like, I don't know, like a niche in the market or whatever you want to call it. And like a bunch of people, like, they had I think 120 entries at the last one. I think
that's awesome.
Crazy.
Wow.
That's awesome. That's fantastic.
So
Hollywood, you're awful. Hollywood, you're awful quiet over there.
I'm enjoying this. Listening to these guys. It's nice.
You ain't got a question?
Hey, oh yeah. Well, I had some, and then Deucey got it, and
can I ask him a question?
Yes, please.
So have you been crying every day since Saban left?
Nah.
Has it upset you that you're a basketball school now?
No,
they probably made the Final Four.
We'll see. We'll see how it goes. You see all online on there was a lot of things going online about April Fools yesterday, and saying that Saban was coming back. So that's pretty funny. That's pretty funny watching that.
If you want to cheer on your team, you can just come and cheer for Texas, because I think we've got half your players now.
Yeah.
Right. So Ohio State too.
Yep.
Huh?
Yeah.
Well,
they were.
What's funny is it's like, listen, take Nick Saban out of the equation, and if you could get every D1 5-star player to come to any school in the country, I don't care. I can coach those guys. It doesn't matter. So get all the best players, doesn't matter.
I mean, everybody in Texas was saying that Saban was retiring because it's not fun when everybody pays their players, not just him.
Oh.
I love it.
He's gonna put me on mute in a minute.
Stu, how long you been a resident here in the United States? How long you been living here?
What, legally?
Hey, this ain't recorded. Don't worry about it.
Yeah. So I probably started, like, technically living here, like, I don't know, like 2010, but officially living here probably like 14.
You are indoctrined. You're here.
Yeah, I mean, me and my wife have season tickets to the Longhorns, so that was what she always dreamed of when she was growing up. So we got that, and like her and her mom and me go to the games, and we went down to Louisiana.
What's up, Ronnie? Ronnie in the house. Ronnie just joined. Get him back in here. Get his.
I thought he was going to join tonight.
Get his.
Why do we
He
need
just walked in the door.
I know.
Okay.
All right. So
Roll Tide.
Is your
Love your sweatshirt.
Thank you, Miss Laurie.
Sorry.
Stu, is your wife from Austin?
Yeah, she was born and raised in Austin. Yeah.
Nice.
Her mom's from the Philippines, but she is probably the biggest Longhorns fan. She's screaming at the TV. Screaming. It's kind of funny though, because she'll scream in the house and then she goes to the stadium and she's quiet as a mouse.
That's funny.
Yep.
Your buddy Greg Wright's got to jump off. He's going to watch later.
He's going to
Calling
go
it
play ping pong and darts. I'll watch later. Thanks for your time.
Team B.
Darts. Yep,
I think they're trying to coin a new phrase.
Yeah, it's forming a new phrase. Yeah.
So
Here.
how did the Beef and Barnesy show get started?
Yeah, I was getting there. I was going to go there.
Well, I think me and Barnes were just trying to justify our existence during COVID. It didn't work very well, but we had a good time doing it. And like, you know, me and Chris like an opinion, and the best way to have an opinion is to be able to control the microphone
and shout it out.
So, yeah, I mean, we have fun with it. It's yeah, it's kind of grown over the years, and like, yeah, I think for a while when we started it in COVID, we really wanted to like have somewhere like so that the other professional bowlers had like a platform to really be able to, you know, come on and like show their companies that they still cared, and you know they were trying to get back on the lanes and stuff. So that's why we were way more guest heavy when we first did it, because you know a bunch of guys were really like kind of worried about, you know, what was going to happen. You know, a bunch of the guys who are on staff who get paid, it's like, you know, the bowling lanes weren't open, so it was kind of just a way that we could sort of like give back to the community who were missing bowl and who wanted to, you know, be able to talk to people and understand what was going on. And like, you know, looking back on it, if we'd have had our YouTube channel like set up before that, man, it would have exploded, because I mean, we had one show that we did a PBA league draft on during that, and we had like, I don't know, like 1,500 or 2,000 people watching because nobody had anything to do.
Right.
And so, yeah, I mean, that's kind of how it started. And, you know, we kind of had to figure out, like, you guys are using StreamYard, and you're probably using StreamYard because, well, I found StreamYard, and now the whole bowling industry almost uses StreamYard. So it was kind of fun, like trying to just set something up, and it keeps growing. So it's kind of fun.
That's awesome.
Well, I'm telling you right now, from a bowling perspective, there are so many people out there that really love the opportunity to watch you and Barnes talk about it, because everyone's watching, whether they comment, whether they subscribe, whatever they're doing. We love what you do, and there's so many people in the background you never even have an idea what's going on. Just keep doing what you're doing, man, because we love it. We love it.
Yeah, it's kind of like a behind the curtain type of deal. You know, letting people understand, you know, what's going on, like why the pros are making the differences. But just while we're on it, like one thing that really kind of irritates me is how thin-skinned some of the players are. Like, can you imagine like Patrick Mahomes' wife like yelling at people because they said he made a shitty throw? And it's like, I just don't understand why they engage their fans. Like I want to give Natalie a hug sometimes and just be like, just put your phone down. Like, that guy bowls league, he averages 170. He watches sports, he yells at it. Like, I can't throw a football more than about 20 yards, and I still say that guy sucks when he throws an interception. It's part of being a fan. Like, we'll say stupid shit.
That's the part about buying the seat. When you buy the seat, you're in. You can say
exactly, and that's just. But it seems like the bowling industry is so small. It's like the other day when Kroll won, and the whole world said, "Well, you couldn't do that." Well, fucking clearly they couldn't do that. He's one of the best bowlers in the world. Correct. But he still bowled like an asshole on that show.
Happens.
It just like, but that doesn't take away from his accomplishments. But like fans going, "Oh my god, he bowled terrible." I'm sure Dave would tell you he bowled terrible. He went Brooklyn like 6 times, and I'm just like, but like people are just like attacking fans for like, "Well, you couldn't do that." What? Like, what? You've never said something silly online about one of your sports teams?
I love watching golf, but I can't hit a ball 300 yards, 350 like Tiger or Rory or Ronnie or EJ, so who cares?
Yeah, I mean, like Scotty Scheffler, it's like everybody who bet on him to play well the other day, and he 3-putt from like 4 feet. I bet they were fuming. His wife wasn't going, well, you're not as good a golfer as he is.
Come on.
Yeah, that's one thing we've always agreed upon is not to get involved in the social media conversations unless I mean, you guys know Ronnie and I pick on each other all the time on social media, but when it comes to a judgment of each other from an outside source, we don't get involved. If they're not under my roof, they don't matter.
Yeah, exactly. But they're all, like I say, they're also fans. Part of being a fan is that you can get like annoyed.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, everybody takes everything so personally. It's just like, just take a breath and move on.
Let me get Dom in here. I've got a couple of questions.
Man, everybody's saying you go on the trailer, man.
Well, Jim, we know Jim. Yeah, Jim. One of them got there. One of them was there, Jim. I think the other one's nearly there. You have to ask Sully. You should text Sully and ask him how's it going.
I'm sure he'd appreciate it. Ask him where your balls are.
Oh, so is one of the trailers not showed up yet or something?
Well, no, it was just a logistic thing where one had to leave early to be here for the PTQ this morning. So the second one had to wait to the end of the show, and it has to get from Vegas to Detroit, and that has to be figured out quite well by John Sullivan. So Jim is, I think, he's asking for Sully. He needs to ask Sully.
I think the thing that was funny was that they were leaving one of the trailers early, and it wasn't taken very well. And then Sully got asked the same question the one day about 300 times.
I was going to say 1,000.
300 players, and he was getting so annoyed.
And then that story continued where they had to push back the pickup time because there was a truck in the way, like a removal truck was in the way. And then it got pushed back once, but they didn't turn up for like 3 or 4 more appointment slots that Sully kept making afterwards. So it was a tough 24 hours for him.
He was on tilt.
That did make it. I saw it.
Yeah.
It was here.
Yeah.
In time. So well done, Sully.
Well, if you guys are wanting and you know, you're on your own here. So if you want a good home cooked meal, you go see Lloyd.
Oh, she's close too. She's gonna bring some brownies.
She's gonna bring you brownies, but you better be careful with the brownies. Okay, just because you're gonna be there for like 28 days. She'll be there every night with brownies, so you better watch out.
Or something, are they?
Oh, I'm sure.
No, they're laced with chocolate or peanut butter. They're really good, dude.
Not peanut
You
butter.
already said America has crappy chocolate, so
That's because you
Not
haven't
in a
had
brownie.
chocolate yet.
There's no such thing.
Lori's got her work cut out for her. So, because
do you guys look forward to the World Series, or is it kind of one of those events that like it feels like it drags on and on because there's so many separate events?
Depends how you bowl.
Sure.
But yeah, I think both me and Dom like the World Series because we both won our first titles at the World Series. So
That's where Ronnie had his too, right?
pissed off with it.
Yeah. No, second one was there.
So, Dom,
The
I got a
series
question.
provides lots of opportunity as well. So there's lots of tournaments.
Right.
If you have a bad day, you can go into the next day. It'll be different again. But I think we're pretty good at the World Series. We've done it a long time. We've always bowled well there. So, yeah, I think it's a good opportunity.
Yeah, and that facility is historic, and everybody's been going there forever.
yeah,
I'm hoping that I can come up for the doubles on Saturday and then stay for the league on Sunday and then come home. So hopefully I'll be there for Saturday, Sunday. I'm open for that.
All right.
Okay.
So Dom, I got a question. Triple Crown, man. Triple Crown. That's freaking legit, bro. How does it feel to be the only European to have the Triple Crown?
Yeah, it's quite, the sort of not just the day at the TSC, but the whole career of that, really, all of the events. So, yeah, you just even now you just keep moving, keep going forward, keep looking at the next event, and obviously you caught us right in between a busy part of the year. So, I think it's not very easy to sit back and reflect sometimes, but after I get back from those trips and something like that happens, I have a few weeks to let it all sink in, and even now it still doesn't feel like, not that it's not real, but you're still moving forward to the next event, and that's what I've always done in my career, really, just win, lose or draw, move on, take all the experiences with you, and see what else you can do. But yeah, very proud of that achievement. A lot of sacrifice and everything else, not just for me, my family at home as well. And it's nice to have something like that my name will be a part of forever.
No, I greatly appreciate that, and I really love that you said that because listen, that's in the past. My future's ahead of me. Let's go win more, and that's where you come from. Go win more, man. That is really really cool. And when you're done, you can look back at that and it'll be fantastic. But right now, we got more steps ahead of you. I love it. I love it. I love it.
Nat's dad bowled there in the 70s at Thunder Bowl. Here's your good question. Do you like to stay in one area a long time, or would you rather bowl and be gone in a couple of days?
Depends. If we bowl not very good, we want to leave. If we bowl good, stay there the whole season.
We all know that.
That was
Lazy
a good
Creek, let's
question.
bowl there for weeks.
Yeah, stay there forever.
That was
Yeah.
a good
Sean,
question.
let me throw 800 every week. I'm good.
Yeah, if we could bowl in Akron like 3 times a year, that'd be okay too. Bowl okay there. So, yeah, I mean, I just think it presents different challenges. So I don't think one's right and one's wrong. But we've got to run because we haven't eaten yet.
Oh,
So,
yeah, sure.
Hey guys, thanks very much for joining us. Hopefully, I see you in this next weekend. Thanks very, 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 very much.
well, I can guarantee that if you come at the weekend, both me and Dom are on TV. So
Then you're buying. You're buying.
we don't get paid to be on TV. We're just on TV.
All right,
Well,
guys.
listen-
Thank you so much. We appreciate you.
Oh, no
Yeah.
worries.
Hey, guys.
Keep plugging away. Keep doing what you're doing.
Dom,
Well,
Stu, thanks very
everybody.
much.
Pleasure.
All right. Appreciate you guys coming on. You guys have a great night, okay?
Yeah, you too. Take care. See you later.
Yeah.
Bye now.
See you again. That's pretty sweet, isn't it?
Good peeps. Good peeps.
Yeah. Those guys are funny.
You guys are fun.
They're fun.
And the thing about it is you get to talking to these guys and they get, the time just gets away from you,
It does.
And I have a hard time looking up here and seeing these. You're going to have to do something other than the private
Sometimes
chat.
no other way to
I can't-
notify you than that.
I don't look at this because I'm looking at the stuff on the side. I don't ever look at that private chat. So
There's so listen. I'm wearing my Rick Harding shirt. I'm trying to promote stuff, and it just goes an hour. Just goes poof. It's gone. It goes so
Yeah.
fast.
yeah, it goes by pretty quick.
Oh, yeah.
Monty said that beware that the Huskers are coming back.
In
What?
football, basketball, or baseball, who cares?
And
about
then
that?
the Rockies are worse than the Cubs. So there, you
Miniature golf. They'll be back in miniature golf.
Miniature golf.
go. There you go, Deuce.
Hey, that's Bob. Bob Kelly's the guy that won the backpack. Bob Kelly's the guy that won the backpack.
It's on. Yeah, it's on its way. on its way.
Congrats, bro.
It's on its way to you. So make sure you get it to Mr. Kelly.
I definitely will get it to Mr. Kelly, and he'll pay me extra money for the delivery charge.
For the because you got to take it to him, right?
Oh no, he's a buddy. I can F with him. That's fine. Who is Jake? Hey, I gotta look at this.
Better tell Ronnie to rub that
You said it
neck.
was his friend?
Yeah, where'd Ronnie go? He gave you a quick kiss and ran out.
He got us hibachi for dinner. He's eating.
All right, well, we need to schedule. Okay, so FYI. So next week, I am golfing next week. My league starts next week, so I'm golfing. I may not make it like from here. I might be on my phone on my way home because I'm golfing.
You wouldn't
Golf
be the
league.
first and you won't be the last. We've all done it.
Golf league starts Tuesday, baby.
Golf league starts Tuesday.
I think we've got 2 more weeks of regular bowling league and we're done with that.
Wow.
We got 3. We got 3 more weeks.
Well, we had that fire, so it inadvertently shortened our league. We took
Right.
I don't know how it worked out, but we ended up losing 3 or 4 weeks off of our season.
So we are still live, right? We're still
Yeah.
live. So
Yeah.
how is the tournament? What's the plan? We still up in the air? We're still trying to figure it out.
So I actually, a good friend of ours I'm going to mess up where he works, but Peter, a friend of ours, he's actually from across the pond as well. He works for Holland Farms. It's a golf course here. Anyway, long story short, speaking to him, he's got a lot of contacts with some sponsors that we're going to get in contact with. And that golf course has a 4-lane center in it. So we are having a conversation about having our auxiliary tournament in that facility. So,
oh, heck yeah.
So for those who don't know, there will be, so the tournament weekend will actually open up on a Friday.
I don't even know how to point that.
There are 7 of us in the crew plus Joel. We are all partnering up and doing an auxiliary event the Friday night before the tournament. And Ducey, Ducey is my partner. Gary is Joel's partner. Hollywood is with who is it again? Jason. And then Chris is with Lee.
Yep.
So we will all be competing against each other. Gary is providing a trophy, and this will be like our inaugural kickoff event for the year. But working on those details right now, there's a lot of little pieces going on. I'm still waiting on the PBA for the RPI dates. And we have 2 weddings also that month that have come up. So,
wow.
So, and these are weddings we can't really miss. So, but that weekend that we've spoke about is still open as of now, still working on it. It's just, tournaments are not an easy thing to organize when there's so many.
They are not. They're
update on the website. It is almost complete.
Okay.
That should go live on Friday, along with our merchandise line should go live on Friday. So,
yeah, so if anybody's watching, we're going to have some cool stuff come on H5G. Go to the website. If you want to order your own stuff, put Dog Tags Bowling on it, call it good. It's coming. It's coming. It's coming.
Yes. So we'll have our own line of stuff. And then, like you said, you can do your own custom jersey. If you still want to support Dog Tags, you can add our logo to your jersey for a $10 donation, and that $10 will go right back to Dog Tags.
And since it's in their backyard, they're going to do a banner that's been printed.
Yeah.
And they're going to have all the guys to sign it, and we're going to auction it off as well. Kind of like having it in the paddock.
So Lori sent me a picture today.
Yeah, I saw it.
Picture. Yeah, it's cool. And she's going to get a bunch of PBA pros to sign it, call it good. And then they're going to donate it to us, and we'll try and auction it off or do raffle, whatever. We'll try to do it. And all the money comes back to Dog Tags Bowling to support the cause.
And they also have one that they're going to send me that was from the Indiana Open. It's got Ronnie, EJ, AJ, Kyle Troop.
There's a bunch on it.
6 or 7 more. I think she's going to send it to me just when she gets time. So the trophies for
Gabor is commenting in the background big time.
I see him. I see him. Oh, he's been on here all. Yeah.
Yeah. Absolutely.
So the league's on Saturday, Sundays, weekends on TV, and then he's in and out with his league and stuff. And then, of course, September is a busy month. You're all right. The trophies for the for our little tournament that we're having for us 8, I think they're going to weigh somewhere in the neighborhood.
Hey, I don't care about a trophy. I want a cash card. I want a freaking $100 gift card for the winner.
The trophy at the current way it looks right now with Dean, it's going to be an excess weight of 35 pounds. Yes.
Michelle,
I need to get verification of
because you're the one with 35 pounds. I carry it home.
I need to get verification of the one that Ronnie won. How much did it weigh?
Which one?
When he won the celebrity event.
The golf event?
No, the celebrity bowling event. Did he not win a celebrity?
Oh my gosh, that thing is so heavy.
50
Lloyd
pounds?
just commented that.
It was more than that. It was a solid piece of marble on top and solid wood base.
100
with
pounds.
a brass figurine on the top. It
Yeah.
was huge.
About 100 pounds or so.
I mean, he could lift it up onto his shoulder, but it left almost cut his shoulder from sitting up there. It was super heavy.
Well, ours may not weigh as much as his, but it's going to be big and bulky, and
Obnoxious. Is that what you're going for?
I may make it 50 pounds now. I don't know. What is that supposed to say? Lori is making those special brownies tomorrow. Okay. That'll be for you, Deucey, when you get up there. What are you going to say, Hollywood? You've been quiet.
I was going to say, if it's going to weigh that much, I'm going to bring my trailer on my back of my car.
Well, Deucey, that don't make no sense because we're riding together.
Hey. So
I mean,
I
you're
got
gonna
my
haul
trailer.
it. You're hauling it back for me. You're going to haul it back for me.
The guys that ride together can still lose together. It ain't gonna matter. Me and Michelle winning, so shut the fuck up.
Well, I'm bowling with Jason, right? You said it?
Where? High
Yeah.
five. You gotta figure that out.
I can't even do the freaking. Listen, I'm telling you right now, the two people, the two teams is Hollywood and Jason, and me and you. That me and Michelle. That's it.
You think
That's
so?
those are the teams.
You think so?
100%.
How much money you going to put on it?
Dude, you can't bring enough moonshine.
I say moonshine. I say how much money you want to put on it.
I'll put $1,000 on it.
Oh, geez, don't let me know because I'll bowl like crap. I can never know when there's money on me. I bowl like shit.
Is that your? Look at Deucey. Either his screen is froze or he's doing like I was last
I'm
week.
good. Dude,
When I
don't care. We can listen.
there it is. Yeah, it was me. It was me. Your screen was froze because you were just like,
I went like this.
yeah,
$1,000.
like I did last week when I went with the single. There you go. Hang on. There you go.
$1,000.
Last week when I went, yeah, because last week I went, yeah.
No.
All right, boys.
I don't care if we're bowling for a push-up.
For a what?
I am in. Let's bowl.
Bowl for a what?
A push-up.
A push-up.
One push-up.
I said a push pop or something.
Listen, I don't care. We're bowling for a penny. We're bowling for something. Let's bowl. Let's bowl.
Well, let me get this on there. Joel's waiting for me to show up prior to the tournament to help me out. Joel's going to be helping him out too.
I love it. Gabor, Gabor, bring a partner. Let's go. Let's do five teams. I'm good with that.
Did before we go, because there was one on here, did Stu say he got fined?
Someone asked if he did. He didn't say that he did or didn't.
Okay.
My assumption would be yes, because that is against the rules, but I don't know for a fact.
Well,
so Michelle, if Ronnie makes the show on Saturday, you coming up?
No.
Okay.
My son has prom this weekend.
He's got a lot more dances.
I have to do his girlfriend's hair and makeup.
I love it.
He does it. He's a senior. This is all he's got.
Oh, Lloyd. Lloyd says, I'm putting the money on the enforcer. If she doesn't win, she'll hurt you.
Just don't tell me you're putting money on me, okay? I fail every time.
Oh, no. Hey,
Sure.
Hey, darling, listen. I don't care what the money is. I got you covered. You just bowl.
All right.
But I'm guaranteed goddamn to you. The only people that even give us a chance is Hollywood and Jason. That's it. We're gonna crush Gary and freaking Joel, and they're not even in the game.
You just keep talking there, Nancy Kerrigan, and see if you don't get hit with a lead pipe in your leg.
Hey, you know what? I can bowl left-handed, mother effer, if I need to. Listen, I can bowl left-handed better. You can bowl right-handed.
You want to wager on that one?
Yep.
You're probably like Lee. You probably can bowl with either hand, I'm sure.
Listen, I blew my arm out for 2 years, and I averaged 160 left-handed. I can beat you left-handed all day long.
Why are you working my boy Johnny so hard to where he can't come on before we start?
In the house. What's up, kid? We need to get Johnny.
He's probably bowling.
Hey, Johnny said he wanted to throw all his bowling balls in the river the other day.
That's what he said, yeah.
Yeah,
Said he was done with bowling.
Happen.
It's not going to happen.
Deuce and the Enforcer.
Yeah.
Wow.
I love you, Joey. Thanks, kid.
Wow.
Oh yeah, I'm telling you, right? I'm telling you. Let's go. Let's
All right, boys.
go.
I have
Are
food.
you going to? We're fixing to do the toast.
All right.
Oh. I hope we get merch out because, man, I got people beating down the
I know.
door.
I got people getting a hold of me too.
They want some stuff.
I
And I
know.
want some stuff too. So,
Yep.
are we ready
Same
for
here.
toast?
Yeah,
Yes, sir.
hang on. Hang on. Yeah, there it is. Okay.
Hey, man, I love y'all. This is why we do it. It's tons of fun. Thanks, Dom. Thanks, Stu, for coming out. They are way busy what they're doing. Michelle, thank you so much for doing what you do for us. My God, it's incredible. Thank you.
Yep.
So, the toast is, for those that don't know, here's to us and those like us. Damn to you.
Water bottle.
This is
March
Kool-Aid.
root beer.
This is Kool-Aid. This is Kool-Aid.
I gotcha.
Hey, this is Kool-Aid.
And with that, I'll post what Lloyd
Hey,
put.
hey,
You are correct.
Lloyd's in there. May God bless all that are serving and those that have served. Lloyd, thank you, brother. Thank you.
Yeah, exactly. So with that, as we always say, may the man upstairs take care of our brothers and sisters near and far, and we're looking forward to this continuing on as we start.
We missed 3 guys tonight. We missed JVB, Jason Van Malcolm. We missed the Colonel. We missed Lee Herring, and we missed Christopher. So I know he was going through some issues with power. So thank you, boys. We greatly appreciate it. We will put some tournament information coming.
Yep.
Please come join us. Let's make this a smash. Let's make it 2 squads. That'd be really cool. We had to have 2 squads. Johnny's in.
Johnny's already been to the truck.
Well,
all right. So anything for next week before cut us off?
Nope, not right now.
Okay. All right. So till next week, stay on social media, share, subscribe, post, repost, tell your friends, and be waiting to see what the PBAY puts out for us. And you guys be safe, and we will see you guys next week.
Yes.
Y'all take care.
Good.
All right.
See
Y'all
ya.
take care.
Thank y'all. Thank y'all.